Hi, everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, this TikTok trend has shocked a lot of people because it made people realize how relationships, toxic relationships in general, are detrimental to women. Take a look. Yeah. People are shocked, and I'm like, why are you shocked? Is it because this time around they are showing photographs of their befores and afters? Is that why you're shocked? I'm so proud of these women for coming out and sharing these photographs of their befores and their afters, and why they are thinking about it carefully before going into another relationship. And the problem is that a lot of men love the finished product in women. They want a woman who has a great career. She's going to the gym, she's doing her Pilates, yoga, whatever it is that she does, travels, has a self-care and maintenance routine in check, wears lovely clothes, smells good. They love that type of woman. On top of that, they expect you to know how to cook and to clean and so on and so forth. But the moment they get that finished product, they don't know how to pour into it, and some of them actually enjoy you looking like that to make sure that you don't go out there because they are so insecure. All right, most of them are so insecure. Others are demonic. They are so insecure and or demonic that they don't want you to experience any form of happiness in your life. Okay, so they'll take you from there out of jealousy, out of envy and spite, bring you into their lives, trap you with a baby, right? And have you doing all the cooking, the cleaning, the taking care of. First, they'll be like, oh, I want to go to the gym, honey. And he's going to be like, who are you trying to look so good for? Honey, you look good just the way you are. All right, let's Netflix and chill. And then you sit down. Oh, he says I look good just the way I am. You're sitting there. By 2-3 months' time, you become a different version of yourself. Oh, why are you wearing too much makeup? Don't wear makeup. There's no need. I like you looking the natural you. Like, there's no need for all of this chemicals, this toxic stuff. And then you let that go. Oh, honey, I want to travel. Oh, there's no need for all of that. Where are we going? When I have you, life is full of vacation already. Look at us. We are living an amazing life. You fall for that too. And little by little, they pick you apart. And to top it off, they'll give you a baby. And then now you're stuck in this cycle. You're depressed. You're unhappy. And when you talk about it, they'll tell you, oh, why are you nagging so much? It's not a big deal. They have excuses after excuses after excuses. But they will be cheating on you with a woman who looks like what you used to look like. Yes, I know women must be held accountable for the part they play in some of these relationships, but most of them didn't know any better. And that is why I'm happy that we are in this day and age. This 2025, we have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have social media, and we have all these women coming out and sharing their stories. So it's not like back in 2006, back in 2013, when these things are not talked about, when there was a different trend going on. Now women share, and I love it. And when they share, I share, because I want as many women to realize what is going on in the world, especially when it comes to men and relationship dynamics. All right. But anyway, let's get into what people had to say. And I'm going to come back and read some of the comments and talk some more. And leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments. Thank you.
A lot of women don't realize that men are designed and raised to siphon energy from us. And this is why so many of them have rosters, because they need multiple sources of feminine energy to feel good about themselves and to power themselves through the day. Do y'all remember every action has a separate yet equal reaction? While you are being drained and siphoned and worn down, look at your partner. I bet you he's never looked better. And this is also why they approach you asking you what you can do for them. Do you cook? Do you clean? Do you live alone? Do you have a job? Do you drive? Because they are leeches. The average male is a black hole, and everyone's before and after pictures are proof.
I wish I could participate in the I want a relationship, but I remember how the last one had me looking trend, but unfortunately I'm too proud. I have so much respect for those who have, though. I don't know the science behind this, and this is going to sound very man-hatery, which, true to brand, but this especially is. But whenever I'm in a relationship with a man, I swear to God, it looks like the life is being sucked out of me, even if the relationship with a man isn't bad. Because frankly, I wouldn't be in a relationship with a man if it is ever bad. I get out of them ASAP. I don't know what it is. It makes me look like shit. It makes me look like the life has left my eyes. Like, I aged 20 years. Life is out of my eyes. I look like Jennifer and Jennifer's body when she hasn't eaten a boy in a while. That's how I start to look. Dull and lifeless. I don't know if this is some kind of energetic thing. I don't know if this is some kind of spiritual thing. I don't know what the science is behind it, but that's something I noticed before this trend was ever even a thing. And that's why I'm not a big relationship person, because it takes up my time, and that's time that I could be spending getting money and getting to the bag. It, closes me off from other people, and then it just kind of makes me look like shit. And I don't know why. Even if I'm happy, I look like shit.
There's this trend going around right now where women are showing pictures of themselves currently and saying on the picture that they would like to be in another relationship. And then when you slide, the slideshow to the next photo, it's a photo of how they looked in their previous relationship. And basically they're saying that they don't want to get into another relationship because that's how the last one had them looking. I'm telling you that they look tore the fuck up, busted, haggard. And honestly, this just goes to prove my point when I say when you are in a relationship with someone who is not good for you and is simply feeding off of you and your energy, you are going to look busted as fuck, ugly as fuck. That relationship and how that relationship is treating you is going to show on you physically. It's going to show on your face. It's going to show on your body. It's going to show on how you dress, on how you take care of yourself. It's going to show. If you are feeling used in that relationship, you are going to start looking used the fuck up. I'm sorry. I don't want to have to say it like that, but it's true. I've been there, y'all. I've been there multiple times, and it's not even just actual romantic relationships. It's with friends. It's with family members. When you are not being treated right, and when you are overextending yourself and giving all of your energy to someone and they are not reciprocating anything, they are not pouring into you, it's going to show on your face. It's going to age you. It's going to make you not, take care of yourself. It's kind of like they pass over their demons to you in a way. Those toxic relationships will have you looking busted. point blank period. You're going to look busted because you're not around people who are pouring into you properly. You're not around people or with people who have the proper good intentions for you. And it's crazy because every single time you will see someone leave someone behind, any type of relationship that was dragging them down and wearing them out, and you see them leave them behind, they always glow up. Their skin starts skinning, their body is tea, they start taking care of themselves expeditiously. And the whole time it's kind of like you realize, oh, when I was looking like shit, that was not my energy I was carrying, because it was never your energy you were carrying. It's the baggage of the other people, of these relationships. That's the energy you were carrying. And if their energy is stank and dirty, it's just going to rub off on you. If they don't take care of themselves and they're always depressed, you expect the same for you. That's why you just got to watch with, who you get in relationships with, who you have around you. Because if y'all could see me in certain points of my life, oh my God, I look wore out. I was going through so much. My body was begging me to give it some love and care. Okay. I was looking older than I should. My skin was up. I wasn't taking care of myself properly. Like my hair, I wasn't doing shit with my hair. I wouldn't give out what I got on. It's crazy what being in a toxic situation can have you looking like. So just be mindful.
The trend about how my ex had me looking is such a real thing. When I left my ex-husband of almost 10 years in 2023, matter of fact, he asked to be released gladly because I think he had a new source. As broken as I was, he had already broken me to the point of where I could not recognize myself, right? And it took me a whole year of therapy and really looking for myself to realize how much this man drained me emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, beauty-wise. It's like they are living, walking vampires, right? And so this trend is basically showing us, because how can women all over the world have similar stories? We don't know each other. We've never met, but our stories are the same. It is so important who you choose to be in your life. It is so important. And what I learned from this experience, it took me 10 years to get out of it. I give myself grace because I was 24 when I met him. He was 31, 32. He was 31, 32. And I strongly believe that this man groomed me. He knew what he was doing. He knew his intentions. He knew why he was in my life. And it wasn't for the right reasons. And he did what he needed to do. Now that me and this guy, by the way, he tried to come back once he saw me getting back to myself, flourishing again, glowing again. And I rejected him. And up to today, this man is fighting me. He got me in court. He has me have legal arrangement to get money off me. He's doing the most. He has social workers in my life. Like, he's just doing the most right now, because what I've learned is once they lose you and they realize how much they were taken from you and how much your presence built them, they try to come back. And the worst thing we can do is go back willingly to these vampires, because the only thing they're good for is sucking the life out of us. That's the only thing they're good for. So unless you want the life to be sucked out of you and you want to go back to where you're coming from after you've done all that healing, go back. But if you like me, you'd be like, fuck no. Because he's King Narc, narcissist. I had to take videos upon videos to remind myself who this man is, because he would twist the story to the point that I started to not believe in my reality. So do what you have to do to remind yourself where the fuck you're coming from. I have videos, I have pictures, I have text messages that I always look over and always remind myself to why you ain't shit to me. So remind yourself every time you see them putting on that fake smile and that fake kindness. Remind yourself they ain't shit, because they come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And then after, they play victim. Well, bitch, I will be the villain in your story happily, as long as you don't have a minute, a day, a second in my fucking presence and life. What I've learned from this relationship, that madness is when I started about dating, as soon as I saw that ain't good for me, I wasn't gonna think about it. I wasn't gonna second guess it. I wasn't gonna debate it. Bitch, get out of my life. Because I ain't doing another 10 years in prison. So as soon as I saw it, bye, block, gone. And every time they try to come back, block. Every single time. Don't settle until you find someone who's gonna give to you, pour into you, love on you, respect you, and accept you. Unless you want to die.
The ladies that partook in the last relationship had me looking like trend. Please, sue, please get your money, please. I need you. I'm not even playing anymore. Like, I know I'm laughing right now, but holy crap. What have some of these motherfuckers done to y'all? Oh my. This is for the state of Illinois when you can sue for emotional distress, specifically under personal injury. So when can you sue for emotional distress? You can sue for emotional distress in Chicago and the rest of Illinois if you have proof of experiencing mental anguish. What y'all are posting is proof. Okay, it is clear as day, all right? Like, the lights are on, people are in the house. We can see it. I can see it. Sometimes I'm like, feelings of deep sorrow, guilt, anger, frustration, hopelessness, excessive worrying, chronic fatigue, unexplained pains, all of that we can see. I could see it. Like, I know what they did to you guys because I was there too, but I'm not brave enough to showcase what was done to me. I need you guys to genuinely sue. You are eligible for compensation under emotional distress.
That trend where it's like every time I reconsider dating somebody, I remember how my ex had me looking is astonishing. But also, it is reiterating something that I try and tell all the women in my lives all the time. Men are detrimental to women's health, like almost as bad as cancer. They will sit and take your soul, your entire life force, all of your love, all of your beauty, and leave you with nothing and let you wither away. Like, time and time again, they are detrimental to women's health. You have to find a nigga, and don't get me wrong, because I love a good nigga too, but you have to find a nigga that genuinely gives you something you cannot give yourself. Like, as a woman, as a man observing women, you have to find a man that will give you something, because I promise you, women can supply their own stuff. Men, women, they can figure it out. Men, they need you. They are preying on you. They are leeching off of you like demons. Release them.
Yeah, so let's get into the comments. Someone says, I developed an autoimmune disease. Ladies, please protect your peace. Another person says, high cortisol, nervous system off, headaches, lack of sleep, stress, depression, you no longer feel like yourself. That's why you got to get out, stealing your energy. Next person says, I used to think when women became overweight in relationships that it was because they were happy, but now I realize it's because the men's stress them out. It's like happy relationship or healthy relationship weight, something like that. I think I've heard something like that before. I started looking like him. Old, bowed, and fat. Yeah. That's why it's important to date someone on your level. But even those ones, you can't trust them. I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks once he was gone. I actually believe you, actually. This is the one. He says, notice how men aren't participating in this trend. Because most men glow up. They leave moisturized and better balanced. Laughing, crying emoji. And it's true. And it's true. It's true. That's why they created relationships. It's a scam. It's a scam. It works for them. I don't care what anybody says. That's my take on this whole situation. At this rate, if you want to get into relationships, number one, find your equal on all levels. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying don't do it at all, but make sure you're finding yourself your equal. Somebody who loves you, who cares about you and your well-being. Okay? And not future faking or love bombing. You have to see past that. You have to vet them. It will take a lot of work, but you have to do that. Okay? And when you do get into a relationship, you need to stand on business when it comes to you. Don't play about you. All right? Center yourself in that relationship through and through. You want to go to the gym, you want to go to the gym. You're not ready for a baby, you're not ready for a baby. You want to continue your career, you want to continue your career because that's what this is all about. And we all know that if you're unwilling to do that, what do they say? You're not submissive enough. And that's why a lot of women have chosen to be single. Because what's the point then? So me, I get it. Will I tell you to go and do it? I won't. But then if you have to, center yourself. Be selfish. Self-centered. To the point, them standards need to go all the way there. And then keep adding some. Like Jack and the Beanstalk. Don't play about yourself. That's all I'm saying. Don't compromise. Because the thing is, if we don't learn anything from anything at all, learn from men. See how men are like? They will always put themselves first. They always put themselves first, regardless. If he wants to go out there and hang out with the boys, he's going to do it. If he wants to take a trip, he's going to get that trip. So sometimes when Steve Harvey said think like a man, he didn't lie. It's true. Okay? But that's all I'm going to say for today. You leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments. But this is true, this is happening. So shine your eye. And I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves and one another once again. Bye.